Hello, it's great to finally be here. Oh my gosh, it's been a long time coming, right? Okay, so you're welcome to today's training where we'll be asking ourselves the question, is customer service job for me? I know a lot of people just feel whatever, any job. But really, we need to find out, is this job for you? Is this for you? Is this something you can do? What are the skills? What are the tools you need to excel? So, welcome. I will be facilitating this training. So, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Anne Okorie, and I'm a trainer. I'm a customer service specialist. I have a cumulative um, of 10 years experience in training, customer experience, quality monitoring. And yes, I'll be taking this training on behalf of Contactor Support Solutions. I'm the head trainer at Contactor Support Solutions Limited. So let's get right into it. But first, let me tell you what Contactor is all about because I know you're wondering, okay, this company I found, what are they even into? Are they the ones employing? Okay, so basically, Contactor Support Solutions, we are a customer experience and customer service specialist. We offer training both online and classroom. What you're having right now is an online training because we are not in a physical classroom. We also offer consultation services to companies and business owners, and we offer outsourcing services. Some of the services we render under outsourcing is recruitment, which is one of the reasons we're in this group. Okay, we recruit for organizations who wants us to, apply our expertise in selecting qualified candidates to fill their vacant job roles, like especially customer service jobs, right? Okay. So we also help them conduct surveys, we do telemarketing, amongst others. So this training, oh my God, before I go into the training, let me explain two ways we recruit. We have what we call open recruitment, and we also have what we call head hunting. Now, open recruitment, if you check our job page, you will see some of them will say click here to, most of them will actually say, click here to apply or send your CV to contactorjobs@gmail.com. Those are open recruitment. But for headhunting, we don't go through the process of posting the job. We just go into what we call our talent bank to pick people that we feel are qualified for certain roles. So we just go there and we look at their profile, what they filled in, and then we recommend them to our clients, that's the employers. So, in this training, well, we're going to be looking at a few things. We're going to answer a few questions. Okay, it will be a short training because this is more or less an introductory training. We are not doing anything totally in depth. We just want you to be able to analyze yourself and know, okay, is this job the kind of job? What does customer service job require, basically? So, we're going to be focusing on these points. We're going to be focusing on who is a customer. We'll look at what the customers really want. We'll look at what is customer service. We'll look at what should be expected on the job. We'll also look at what skills are needed to succeed as a customer service rep. And we'll look at how to get customer service jobs. Now, I hope you have your pen and your paper. If you don't, please pause this class, go get them, and get back in, okay? Because you need to take down notes. You need to take down notes so that you can always go back to them and, refresh what you've learned. And of course, you'll be able to apply them. So let's delve right into it. What is a customer? Who is a customer? A customer is somebody that buys or uses your products or your service. A customer is the recipient of a good, a service, a product, or an idea obtained from a seller or supplier following a predetermined exchange condition. Sometimes we feel that the person that comes to buy is your customer. For example, a man enters a wig store and buys a wig for the wife. The man is your customer, right? Because he came to buy. What about the wife? Is the wife your customer? Yes or no? Answer. Just write down your answer. Is the wife your customer too? Of course, the wife is your customer because she is the one that will be using the product. So if the husband gets home and says and gives the wife the wig, and the wife says this wig is not nice, return it, or I'm going to return it. You've not satisfied your customer. You understand? So whatever you're doing, or maybe the woman comes herself the next time, bringing back the wig to say, I don't like this color. My husband bought this thing for me. I don't like this color. I want another color. Then you feel that, well, since you're not the one that I sold it to, you now be rude to her, because you feel that she's not your customer. It's the husband that bought from you, and you were nice to the husband when he was buying. So the woman does not deserve any niceness. You're very wrong. So your customer is the person that buys your product, the person that uses your product. Another example is I could send my daughter to buy me a recharge card. Does that make my daughter the customer of the recharge card seller? Yes or no? Is my daughter the customer? Yes or no? Okay. Yes, she is a customer because she can choose to buy it somewhere else and bring it home to me. She can choose to leave you and go to Mr. B to buy the recharge card for mommy. The daughter is your customer, and the mommy that is using the recharge card is also your customer, because mommy can say, see, don't go to Mr. A, always go to Mr. B. So whatever you're doing, always keep that at the back of your mind. It's not only the person that buys from you, but the person that also uses your product as your customer. So whatever decision you're making, you have to put them, you know, put that at the back of your mind. Okay? So let's look at the next one. What do customers want? Basically, ignore the typo. What do customers want? Not wants. Okay? There's no S. That's a typo. Apologies for that. So customers want value for money. They want to be treated as very important people. They don't want you to, maybe because they don't dress properly and someone else dresses so wonderfully and comes in, you abandon them and start attending to the next person because of how they're sharply dressed or whatever. It's wrong. Treat them well. Treat them as very important personalities. That's what they want. They want value for their money. Even if it's 1 naira they are spending on your product or your service, they want to be treated. They want to get the value of that product or service. They don't want to be shortchanged. They want prompt and correct information. Don't tell me, when you call at 9 o'clock, we'll be there to pick your call. But you know that your phone lines are usually switched off until 10 a.m. That is wrong information. So always give correct information, right? Because they want correct information. They want the ease of transaction. They don't want you to stress them because they want to patronize you. They should be able to reach you easily. They should be able to use your product. If they're not able to use it, you should have a manual or a guide that helps them, navigate the usage of the product. They want ease of transaction. They don't want to buy from you and then payment is a problem. Oh, we don't use POS, so it's only cash you collect. So if it's only cash you collect, then you need to station your office near where ATM is, or there should be another way of paying, maybe transfer to bank account or whatever. There should be ease of transacting business with you. Another thing they want is they want speed of service. They want to be attended to on time, not they come, they sit down and wait for hours before you attend to them, or maybe they call you, they stay on the line for 10 hours before you attend to them. They don't want that. They want reliability. They want you to be reliable. They want to be able to trust you. When you say this is A, they get home and they see that it's A. They want you to be reliable, right? So let's look at who provides all these customers want, because you might be wondering, they want ease of transaction, but my own job is just to do this. I'm not the one that will bring POS. I'm not the one that will do this. So it's not my job. Now let's listen. Who provides these customers wants? Who provides it? The company through its staff. So the company will make sure they put the right people on ground as the face of the company, so that when people come in, they are sure that the person they have at the front line, at the front desk, as a receptionist, as a secretary, or whatever, is able to give these customers what they want. And where they fall short, they should be able to communicate to the management that this is what the customers want and we don't have this. Can we make this thing available to make life easier for our customers? A lot of our customers have been complaining that they don't, that the ease of payment is so that payment issue, they've become about payment issues and all that. That can we make their payments more can you make this payment process easier for them? Can we get a POS? So you don't just keep quiet and say, that's what they provided. Give your company feedback, give your boss feedback. This is what the customers want. So you're looking out for your company, you're looking out for the customer as well. You don't just sit down and say, this is what I have and this is what we are giving. No, it is your responsibility as the staff. That is why the company puts you there. It is not just to smile and collect tip or expect to collect tip. No, it is for you to be the middleman between your company and your customers. So when your customers are not getting satisfied, you're able to tell management, and when management is falling short, you're able to tell them, and when customers are also falling short, you're able to tell management so that things can balance off basically. So you provide the customers want basically. So what is customer service? What is customer service? Customer service is the help and support that a company provides, those people who buy or use its products, basically. So it is that help, the support, the advice that your company is able to give to your customers, your potential customers as well, as they do business with you. It includes all activities aimed at ensuring customer satisfaction with the product or service. Often, customer service takes place while performing a transaction for the customer, such as making a sale or returning an item or doing product inquiry. That is, that is where most times you see customer service taking place, right? And that is why you need to have someone manning your customer service area, manning the customer service area of every business. The title can differ. You can have someone say customer service rep, receptionist, front desk executive, whatever. We are still saying the same thing. So customer service is all about helping, it's all about supporting, it's all about advising. Service, always take note of the word service. It's about service, serving your customer. That is what customer service is all about. Now, the persons that provide customer service are called different names. Like I said earlier, customer service representative, call center agent, receptionist, depending on what area or what part of customer service they are handling. Okay, so front desk executives and receptionists and customer service representatives most times is the same thing. It's just companies choose different titles, right? So, okay, and then sometimes you can have a secretary that also doubles as a receptionist. She's the secretary, but she's also the receptionist. So she's the first person you see once you come in. So that person is a customer service person. It might not be your title, but that is who you are. So you need to understand that you are there to serve. I just need to point this out so that you will know that regardless of the title that you're given to at your place of work, you're supposed to serve your customer. You're supposed to be a good representation of your company. Okay, so what should you expect on the job, especially for those that don't have any experience in customer service? I want you to know that these are the things you expect to see on the job so that you're not caught unawares, so that you can evaluate yourself, right? So the first thing is you expect to get inquiries from customers. They will come and ask questions. Some are not ready to buy, they just want to ask questions, right? So or some are bought but they have questions, or some are buying but they have questions. So they will ask questions. So you have to be somebody that is knowledgeable and can remember things, okay? So you need to be able to memorize everything your company does, understand everything your company does, so that when customers come, you can give them correct information. Remember, we said that customers want what? Correct information, right? So what else should you expect on the job? Complaints. Some customers will come and they will scream at you, they will shout at you, some may even get physical. So if you're not a patient type, you might not be able to do this job. That's the truth. That's just the truth. You need to know. Okay? Now, the next thing is request. They can come and make requests. Okay, I want so and so, but I want it delivered in a special way. Okay, you people sell perfume, so I want this delivered to my wife in a special package on a special day. So customers will come and request. So it's for you to be able to take notes and take correct action afterwards. Okay, so if you're the kind of person that when people tell you one thing, the next second you've forgotten, then you need to know how to document. Okay, you need to know how to write down, whether you document on paper or on computer or whatever it is, and you need to be able to follow through so that you don't disappoint the customer. So customers give you requests, okay, and customers will come sometimes. Maybe they are there for inquiries or to purchase or whatever. But some customers just like to have conversations. So you finished with them, but they still want to have a conversation with you. Oh, lovely hair you've got there. So they want to have a conversation. Okay, what else do people do in this company? Da, 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 da. They just want to chat. So you should be a people's person that is able to, adjust to different kinds of people. So you should expect some people to want to converse with you. Okay? So apparently you have to be a people's person. Then you also expect some funny customers. Some are just jokers. They like to make you laugh. They like to, so you have to have, a reasonable amount of sense of humor, okay? So if you want to be a customer service person. The next thing is you have aggressive customers. Oh my gosh. This ones, they can be so aggressive verbally and physically. They might tell you things, maybe you made a mistake and you just flare up and they begin to abuse you and they begin to, so you have some of these customers. You can have funny customers all the time. You have aggressive customers. So can you handle aggression? Are you emotionally intelligent on how to deal with such people? Well, there's a way you can learn if you're not, but if you cannot learn and you are not, then maybe you should just go and look for another thing to do. Okay, I'm not trying to scare you. It's an interesting occupation, really. So, okay, so you meet some customers that are very snobbish. They just come with a serious looking face and they look at you like you're nothing and they just treat you rashly. So you'll have some customers like that. So can you deal with such people? Okay, I'll leave you to answer that. Then you have some sarcastic customers. Oh, they are there. They are nicely rude. Let me put it that way. So you experience some of these customers as well and much more. Now let's look at what skills you need to succeed as a customer service representative. The first one is you need good listening skills. Very important. You need good listening skills. You need clear communication. Your words should come out clearly, and it should be understandable. Yes, so the person you're speaking to can hear you and can understand you. You need to have empathy, because if you don't have empathy, you might not be able to address issues of customers that are not feeling very happy about maybe their experience with the business, and they might never come back if you don't treat them well. So empathy, you're able to deduce, you're able to, you know, put yourself in a custom situation and address the situation basically, right? You need to have self-control, especially when you have snobbish, aggressive customers. If you don't have self-control, you can't deal with them. So you need to have these skills and these traits. You need to be assertive and confident because sometimes, in fact, most times, customers also need you to sound confident, right? So if you don't sound confident, they might not be convinced to drop their money with you. So, like you're telling me, this phone does X, Y, Z, and you're looking like you're not even sure what you're saying. No customer will buy from you. You need to be confident with what you're saying, and you should sound confident as well. So you must also have a good sense of humor because you experience some funny customers, like I told you earlier. So you should be able to, you know, to mingle and, try to adjust, right? Uh-huh. So another thing is you should be able to resolve conflicts. You need to have good conflict resolution skills and you should be a patient person. Patience is key in customer service roles, job roles, right? And good product knowledge is another very important um, skill you must have. You must have information at the tip of your finger, and you should be willing to learn because nobody was born to do anything really. Nobody was born to do everything. You learn everything. You learn everything. So you should be open to learning and don't crucify yourself if you make mistakes. Just take it as a learning curve and just move on from there. Basically, these amongst other skills are what we teach at the training customer service experience, which is also an online training that we offer at Contactless Support Solution. So you may want to go to our website, www.contactlimited.com/training, and just join the waiting list, okay? So that when the training commences, we will notify you via email. So just go to the website and click on join waiting list and join the waiting list, okay? Very important, right? So now that we've talked about the skills that are needed to succeed, we now need to ask ourselves. I know you're asking, so how do I get this customer service jobs? That's the important thing. Okay. So you've taken the first step, you've joined the Facebook group, right? So basically, make sure you have the basic skill and traits. We are not born like this, right? Most of us learn some of these traits. Some of these traits come to some people very naturally. Naturally they are patient, naturally they learn very fast, naturally they. So but some need to learn it. Some need to learn it, practice it and become very good at it. So basically make sure you have the basic skill, which is what we set out to do in this Facebook group, to give you basic skill. We'll still talk more on, we'll still give you some more free training, so don't worry. But if after all the training you still feel like this is not what you can do, then just go for what you think you can do, okay? Secondly, you need to organize your CV. Sometimes we have this training, we have this skill and all, but our CV does not even show anything, does not even convince the employer to give you a chance to, to call you for an interview. So you need to organize your TV, your CV. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking our next training should be on CV because I've seen so many CVs that are just, I'm like, oh my god, seriously. So I think, yeah, maybe our next training will be on CV writing, right? Okay, what do you think? Okay, okay. So you need to organize your CV and make it, attractive and relevant for the job role that you're applying for. Okay. Nextly, you need to seek and apply for the jobs. Okay, you're already seeking for the job. That's why you're in this Facebook group. Okay, you can also check newspaper. Just check everywhere online, wherever, to see where these jobs are, and then apply for them. That's how you get the job. You don't get it by sitting at home and doing nothing. Then lastly, just go ahead and smash the interview, you know. At some point, I might also be teaching you some interview skills so that, because we always enjoy it when our candidates come back to say, oh, I got a job. Thank you, Contractor Support Solutions. You people are wonderful. Do, 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 do. It makes us happy. So we don't want you to just stay in this group forever without getting a job. We want you to go and get the job and say thank you to contact her. Write us a testimonial. And please, please, for those of you, because I know some people may be called for interview this week or next, please make sure you go and smash it. And when you get the job, please send us your testimonial. Send us your testimonial. Just send it to support, SUPORT, at Contactor Support Solutions. Sorry, support at contactorlimited.com. Okay? Send us a testimonial. I will be so happy. You can even post it here on the Facebook group as well. Say, oh, I got that job. Thank you. So that would be nice. Finally, after you smash the job, what's next? The job is yours now. So, end of the matter. So that's it for today. That's it for today. That's it for today. We've come to the end of today's training. I told you to be short. So what did you learn? Do you have questions? Okay, drop your questions in the comment section, right? Drop your questions there. I will look at them later in the day. So just drop all your questions. I'll look at them and give you my response, okay? So thank you so much for being a part of this class. See you next time when we have the next class, okay? See you next time. Take care and bye.